What the heck? My goodness gracious. We back? OBS just like disconnected itself from reality. It said it too. It was like, OBS is disconnected. Reconnecting. It's some bullshit. Well, I'll come back. OBS Madge. Which Madge? Heck even. Okay. Hasn't done it in a while though. No BS Madge. Which Madge? What heck? It's Mom 7. Bot is gonna be cut in half. Gosh darn it. When you said, oh no, I thought it was because of the part coming up. I was gonna be like, oh, is there a particularly dramatic thing about to happen? And then I just see, OBS is disconnected. Reconnecting. OBS is reconnected. Blah. As you can see, we are in a densely forested area. Somewhere within this forest, the hideout is supposedly concealed. But it is yet to be discovered by anyone outside of Team Charm and those trusted by them. Guildmaster was once escorted to this location by Team Charm long ago. His memories are a bit fuzzy, but we are certainly near the hideout's location. Hey, so how are we supposed to find this place? It sounds impossible. Silly corpfish. You'll wreck the dream if you say something like that. Yeah, don't spoil things now. Hey. Ahem. It is true that we will face some complications as we search for the hideout, but our guild has overcome difficult challenges and obstacles when conducting successful explorations. Absolutely! It's how our guild has earned the reputation for being first class. Ha, don't worry, everything will be alright. Let's believe in success for this adventure too, and let's try. Let's move on with our plan. As you all know, Team Charm's hideout is inside Gloomy Forest. Our current location is near both Gloomy Forest and the adjacent Foggy Forest. Foggy Forest is known to be shrouded in a heavy fog. Some of its fog has spilled over into Gloomy Forest. We think that this is why the hideout has proven itself hard to find. Torterra 2, mod check. Right. You'll find Torterra 2. If we aren't careful, we could end up wandering into the wrong forest entirely as we search for a hideout. This entrance directly leads into Foggy Forest. Once you reach the large boulder, turn east and you will eventually reach Gloomy Forest. New forest should look distinct. New forest should look distinct. That's how you know you have successfully diverged from the main path. Guildmaster and I shall remain here to gather intelligence from our teams in the field. You are off to go in teams to explore this forest. We suspect that the fog will need to be removed in some way in order to find the hideout. Therefore, your search is twofold. 1, search for Team Charm's hideout, and 2, find a way to lift the fog. If you accomplish either thing, return to the base camp and tell me or the Guildmaster. Once that happens, you can finally meet Team Charm, and each guild member can have their aura inspected. Alright everyone, let's give it our best as always. Maybe Team Charm doesn't want to be found. Maybe that's why their hideout is so hidden. I can't speak today. Let's go, Suki. So this expedition was organized so that everyone in the guild could have their aura inspected. What does that mean? Isn't aura just a Pokemon's life energy? What is there to inspect? And maybe more importantly, why are Chatot and Wigglytuff so interested in this? This expedition? Hey, Suki. You're thinking, aren't you? I've been thinking too. About Berlim's story. You think he was telling us the truth? I mean, he definitely seemed emotional, but maybe he left out some details. It just seems unbelievable. What? Are you siding with Chatot on that? No, just... It's the same guild that we're part of now. Feels weird. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get through this forest. Don't side with Chatot. He's an asshole. You two, have you yet to leave? Get ready quickly and be on your way. By the way, use the Kangaskhan rock to store and take out your items. Oh, I wish the gang would report in soon. Ooh, this is exciting. So many boxes. Yes. Huh. So even though he said, oh, you have to go through Foggy Forest to get to Gloomy Forest. You can just go directly to Gloomy Forest? Or is it actually the, like, twofold mission he said? Like, oh, find a way to take out the fog and also find Team Charm. Oh. So, does that mean you have a choice of which mission to do first? Interesting. Huh? You want to go to the Foggy Forest? Isn't that the wrong way? Is it? I don't know. Alright, let's roll out. What fog? Right? Oh, that fog. Oops. Wow. What a dungeon layout. Oh. Wrong button. Money. Wow, this is quite the dungeon floor. Hey, look at that. What? This is... Welcome back. This is the base camp. Precisely. You're back at the base camp. So how did it go? Have you anything to report? No, nothing. Oh, nothing. What is this? You had my hopes up. Get going. Let's get going, Suki. Fuck you, shut up. So, it wasn't that there was 2 different missions to be done. It was actually just the side route that you can go if you want to grind. Spec! Hi, Spec! Welcome in! It is Blue's 4th today? What? Happy birthday, Blue! I had no idea! I'm gonna embarrass the heck out of him! Oh my gosh! I'm tagging. I missed you, Spec. I hope you're feeling better. Spec, you missed so much. We killed a man. We killed a man today. Yeah, sadly Blue has not arrived yet. Oh no. You're unwell. You caught whatever Rainbow has. Maybe passing out again once you've taken your meds. Understandable. Well, I hope when you do pass out again that you have a good rest, and I hope you feel better soon. Yeah. So, do you remember the scene where you're in Apple Woods, you're getting perfect apples for the Guildmaster because Team Skull came in and they stole and ate all the perfect apples in the reserves, so we had to go and get some more. Then you get to the perfect apple tree, but Skunk Tank and the rest of Team Skull, Coughing and Zubat, they're already there. They ate a bunch of the apples. Well, this time around, instead of just gassing us and taking the apples and leaving, we actually punched Skunk Tank in the face first, so that he couldn't just surprise attack gas bomb us. We fought them, we kicked their ass, and then they gas bombed us anyway. Ran off with the apples. But because Skunk Tank and... Yeah, and the pissed off Wigglytuff, yep. So, yeah. So, even though we beat them, they still stink bombed us, grabbed the apples, and ran anyway. But since Skunk Tank and Weezing make the stink bomb, and Zubat is not immune to the stink bomb, Zubat was left behind when the other 2 ran away. So when Zubat came to and tried to run away too, we stopped him, and we beat the shit out of him. This time, Nooklet didn't stop us. Zubat may or may not be dead. He didn't show up at the guild later, so, you know, I guess we'll find out if we ever see him again, but, doesn't look good for him. If nobody clipped it when it happened, I'm gonna go back through the VOD and clip it. Because it was intense. Yeah, and then after that, when we got back to the guild, it was the same song and dance of Chatot being mad at us because we didn't bring back any perfect apples, so we went without dinner for the night. But then when he brought us into Wigglytuff's office to reprimand us, And Skunk Tank came in with the perfect apple, being like, "Oh, look at us! We saved the day! We have the perfect apples!" It was really cool how Sugi was just like, "So, Skunk Tank, where did you get that perfect apple, huh? It's pretty funny that you found a perfect apple, right?" And Skunk Tank wasn't paying attention to himself because he lied to the Guildmaster and said that um what happened? Don't be sassy, Oz. Spec is sicky. So anyways, we were like, "So, where did you find that perfect apple, Skunk Tank?" And he was like, "Oh, I found it in the apple woods." And then apparently Skunk Tank had lied to the Guildmaster, saying that he knew of a different place to get perfect apples from. And that was the reason why the Guildmaster let Skunk Tank and his group join us in the first place. So, long story short, truth came out. He lied. He messed with our mission. They got kicked out. It was pretty great. Very cathartic. It was also very cathartic to beat up the Zubat. So that's why, even though... Oops. What the heck? Oh. I don't know what just happened. Was I not? Oh, it's because I wasn't clicked in the game. Yeah, you don't fuck with perfect apples. You also don't fuck with this Eevee. So yeah, that's why Team Skull is not joining us on the expedition this time around. And also, we just keep on finding out more reasons why Chatot is an asshole. Our Breloom friend who helped us with the waterfall cave, we brought him along to help us with this expedition, with this mission as well, because nobody wanted to join us, our team, for the expedition because everyone is scared of me. For some reason. I can't imagine why. It's not like anyone knows that I killed the Zubat, because Team Skull were cowards, Team Skull was cowards, and abandoned him, so they couldn't have known. They were just like, oh. Because we were also like, oh, and where's Zubat? Why isn't he with you? It was pretty great. You had to be there. I'm gonna clip it, and you'll be able to see it later. Yeah. Yeah, basically, what we were gonna do to that Drowsy, but Nooklet stopped us. This time, Nooklet didn't stop us. Because Nooklet trusts us now. So, Nooklet was like, you know, if Suki feels like she needs to beat up the Zubat, then I'm gonna let her. And they literally said that. So now... Oh yeah, so our Breloom friend, right? We brought him along because Chatot was gonna make us just go the two of us when everyone else got to go in groups of 4. Because no one else in the guild wants to be with us for that long of a amount of time alone in the wilderness. For some reason. I don't know. Yeah, it's not like they could have known that I killed a man or anything. I guess I'm just scary. I mean, look at me. I'm terrifying. So we enlisted Breloom to help us along with the expedition to get here, and Breloom told us his backstory, which he used to be part of the guild, But then when he refused to do Chadot's busy work for him, which was to go and get more perfect apples because Chadot wasn't paying attention to the guild's stock and realized, oh shit, we're about to run out of perfect apples. Go get more perfect apples for me. And Berlin was like, bro, I literally fund this place with how much missions I do. Like, I do so many missions, you get so much gold from me. I'm not gonna do your busy work. Do it yourself. So he didn't do it. And then they ran out of perfect apples, and Chadot was like, Chadot freaked out because the guildmaster didn't have any perfect apples, so he freaked out, making Chadot freak out, and Chadot kicked Berloom out of the guild and ruined his reputation by telling the whole world that he was a terrible explorer and to not let him get any jobs. So now Berloom's been like homeless and jobless forever because of Chadot, and he also has self-esteem issues now because of Chadot. So because he's starting to believe that Chadot was right, that he's a bad explorer, etc. And we were like, no, Berloom, you're a great explorer. Fuck Chadot. He's an asshole. And then he left us happily to go back to town when we got caught up with the guilds, because he can't show his face to the guild. It's sad. The PTSD of the bird. Yep. Exactly. Alright, let's roll out. Oh yeah. Also, we've seen Grovyle a couple of times. And apparently, from what I've been able to gather so far, what we're in right now is like a separate dimension, like a parallel dimension to the events of the actual game. Ow! Call an ambulance, but not for me. In this, right? There are all these puppies here. You know, right? And we can't even recruit any of them because we're on a story mission. There's also a Hubert. Ow. Dang, he's tanky. Yeah. It's like a different timeline where things are just a little bit different. Things are just a little bit off. For one thing, we don't have the dimensional scream ability in this timeline. So whenever we touch things, we don't get the superpower of seeing the past for the future of that item. And we're a lot sassier. We're a lot more, spunky. This time around. We're a lot more outspoken and righteous. And a lot of the things that you normally complain about in the game, about like how the guild takes all your money and stuff like that, is like straight up called out. All that good stuff. The Rainbow Rocket timeline, clearly. Yeah. Exactly. Clearly. It must be it. So many puppies here. So we gotta remember Gloomy Forest and Craggy Coast and Apple Woods are all places where we can recruit once we're done with the story. Puppies. You know, we're getting real lucky with these stairs. I love it. You know, I jinxed it. Now we're not gonna be able to find the stairs. It was a bite battle. Jeesh. Yo, stairs. Yo, stairs. I'm so sorry, puppy. Iron thorns. Huh, something stronger than sticks and grout and geopebbles. Oh yeah, I can do this. Go Nooklet. Basically just cheerleading. Hey, let sleeping turtles lie. Power band. We might use that. We got 2 power bands. When did that happen? No. Let sleeping ponies lie. Another power band. We can stop with the power bands now. Treasure. Stairs. Let's go. This fog is so heavy. It's way thicker than before. Can't see a thing. Neither can I. But that means this might be exactly what we're looking for. Let's try to look around. What do you mean, let's try to look around? Can't look. Grovile. Oh yeah, so Grovile has been like trying to find us so that he can talk to us in secret. Because this Grovile is from the timeline where we saved the world, we saved the future and everything. And he went back in time because he really wanted to see us and tell us that we saved the future, everything's good now. But something screwed up, and he got sent to the wrong timeline. He got sent to a different timeline where things are a little bit different, and we have not saved the future. As far as we know, the future doesn't seem to really be in peril anyways, because Grovile went to the time gears to check and make sure that they were okay, and no one was touching them. But apparently this timeline doesn't even have time gears. And it's all very strange. So he's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And right now he wants to find us and meet up with us. But I don't know if we're gonna know anything about who he is. I mean, we didn't the first time. And this is even further from the first time. This is the spot. This is that Groudon statue. Don't you mean Torterra 2 statue? You skinny Tyranitar, you. Still remember that first time that I saw this thing. It was with Suki in the future. I wonder if Suki even exists in this world. I haven't seen any sign of Wigglytuff's guild approaching this place. Maybe they aren't coming after all. Maybe that's just another thing that has changed in this world. Could have just arrived here earlier than I expected. Or later. There's no use in backing out now. I may as well stick to my plan. Not like I have any other better ideas. Grovile placed the strange stone in the statue's stone chest. Clear skies, as expected. That's good. Now to Fogbound Lake. What was that? Felt like an earthquake. I thought I heard a voice coming from that direction. That's it. A voice that powerful. I haven't been down this path before. Maybe that's where I should go. The fog is gone! I can't wait to tell the rest of the guild. Fun, fun. How about you, Chadot? Chadot? Are you okay, Chadot? As okay as I can be, Guildmaster. It's just, it can be challenging to prepare for one of your roll calls. Suki, I think that was Wigglytuff's roll call. Maybe we should return to the base camp. Return there for what? So Chadot can tell us that the fog went away? We already know that. Right? We can see. This has to be the spot. I'm not going all the way back there just to return here later. Makes no sense. And what if the fog returns? Then it really turns into a bad idea. It's just a matter of where this entrance is hidden. Suki, don't you think the guild could help us look here? We needed... what just happened? This whole section of forest just disappeared. Oh, I get it. You found a hidden button, Nooklet. That must have removed this section. Somehow. What kind of technology does Team Charm have access to? I don't know. We need to report this to the guild. This is crazy. Do we really, though? We've already traveled this far through the forest on our own. How much help did the guild provide us during the rest of the expedition? Yeah, but we still should. The guild is expecting us to tell them about something like this. Even if... The button just sank under the ground! We have to go right now! Everything's starting to come back! I think the button set off a timer. Who knows when we'll get another chance to use it? Forget about the guild. Do you want to explore this hideout or not? Let's go. Woo! Let's go! We found Team Charm! Woo! Hey! I see it, Suki! See? There's something up ahead! This is it! This is the entrance to Team Charm's hideout! They've decorated it with statues of themselves. And now it's sealed up. It's a good thing we got through the forest, at least. Wait a minute. The forest came back too. Does this mean we're stuck here? No way, there has to be some kind of failsafe here. Surely there is, right? Maybe it's another button. Let's start looking. Hey, Suki. I don't think there's a Kangaskhan rock here. Did you notice that? But this has to be the entrance. I mean, there's statues of Lopunny, Gardevoir, and Medicham here, right? Could that maybe have anything to do with this? After what just happened in the gloomy forest, I'll try anything. Team Charm is... there. Medicham. Yeah. It's stat. Team Charm is known for finding plenty of treasure, right? They've clearly spent some of that treasure on some sort of advanced security system. Maybe these statues are the key. Finally time to see what all this Team Charm hype is all about. Meanwhile, now let's look for that button! Hooray! Guildmaster. Team TunaChickn never returned to base camp. Are you worried about them? What if they're lost? Or worse, what if they're in trouble? Those two are the whole point of the expedition. Having their ores inspected like Lapras suggested. How can we do that if we don't even know where they are? Team TunaChickn will be fine. Find their way there. Even though they might have had that special... bleh. Oh, Lord. Even though they might not have got... that. Maybe... Okay. I can read it. My pat. Even though they might not have that special power Lapras tells us about, they're still great explorers and improving so quickly. I sure hope they can find that button on their own. It's just... shut up. Have some faith in them. There must be some reason they didn't come back to base camp. Understood, Guildmaster. Team Charm's hideout. Oh, just like that. Okay. Did I just happen to press the right statue? Or was it just... that... That's it. All I had to do was press that statue. Lots of sleeping executors. Music man! Yo, we're getting so high leveled. You know, just when I was thinking that Serena and Spec were caught up in level to us, now we're getting ahead again. Reversal. Ah, it's like paint. No, it's like, another one, not paint. The one that we have. I always confuse those two, but we don't need paint. Yeah. Flail. It's like flail, but fighting. Dang, this dungeon is a little maze-like. Oh, there's Unknown here. I've never seen Unknown in this game. It's crazy. FP Honor here too! Alright, add it to the list of things we gotta remember to come back to. Ow. No. Aha. Ooh, stairs. Please, Espion, do not kill me. I love you. Ow. There's two of them. We're being followed. Ooh. So the previous dungeon, there was a lot of rock types that we could barely fight. Now there's a lot of psychic types that Milklet can barely fight. Go stairs. Up. Going. Oh my gosh. Orange gummy. We need that. Yes. Oh no. Okay. Yo, we leveled up. Gosh, our Absol and Bulbasaur are gonna look like babies compared to us again. Nice. I love that for you, Donald. Watermelon's so good. Chilling outside is cloudies. I have plenty of apples. Oops. Goodness. Okay. Phew. We made it pretty high up. We must be getting close to the top. No flip. Do you know what an aura inspection is? Yo! Jamie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello from Fideo. Wow, welcome in. Hello, Fideo, if you're listening. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, hello from me as well. You found a snail, Donald? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Be sure to treat it nicely. Shoutout and Wigglytuff made it clear that this is the main reason why we're on this expedition. I just can't wrap my head around that. It seems so trivial. For all this effort. Well, I guess I don't know exactly what it is, but the idea I got is that everyone's aura is a different type of energy. So, maybe Medicine has a way to see what kind of aura a certain Pokemon has? What does that matter? Do they want to play detective for some reason? This has been bugging me for a while. There's something that Chatot and Wigglytuff aren't telling us. You know, I would say that this is probably just Wigglytuff being Wigglytuff. But that's what I thought last time, too, when we were dealing with Team Skull. I hate to bring this up, but I've still been thinking about Breloom's story. I get that in Breloom's case, he kinda just messed up, but if that story was the truth, they turned on him immediately. Not only Wigglytuff and Chatot, but the rest of the guild too. You don't think this aura inspection could lead to anything bad, right? I don't know enough to answer that question. That's the problem. If there's anything that this expedition has shown me, it's that we're on our own. I'm still not sure about Wigglytuff, but there's one thing I definitely know. Chatot is a bad Pokemon, and he's hiding something important. We need to find Team Charm, and get answers before the rest of the guild gets here. As far as we know, they could have traveled right here after we did. Suki, I want those answers too. I'm with you all the way on this. Now let's hurry up and get ready for the rest of this hideout. Nooklet is with us! Nooklet trusts us! Let's go! I mean, just look at that little face in the top left corner. How could could you not trust that face? And also in the top right hand side. How can you not trust that face? It's full of determination and smoke. Oh, it's just too perfect. My suspicion was exactly right. The plan is about to pay off. Who's that? Oh my gosh. No! No flip, please. Why are you missing? God. Please, no flip. Thank you. There are so many Espeon here. I swear, if we don't recruit one, once this is over, I'm gonna be very cross. Because there are so many here. The possibility of recruiting them is very good. As long as we actually can. This is not good. Okay. Dive. Yeah. Did you find some sort of secret passage? Huh. Are you finding secret passages in the woods in real life? If so, that is pretty progress. And I hope you're staying safe. Ooh, white gummy. The oysters. Mix elixir gross. Let's go, we made it! Woo! Hideout Peak. We've climbed far up. I think this is the peak. Then Team Charm must be just ahead. Let's go. You won't be coming any closer to Team Charm. Oh. I knew I could sense other Pokemon nearby. I was just in time. You have made a mistake trying to sneak in here. I know who you are. and what you have done. You are on a path of evil. But no longer will this be the case. Oh shit, she knows we killed a man. I will not hesitate to put an end to this. Who do you think you are? You sure have a lot to say for someone that I've never met. I don't need to humor your retort. You can't hide your true self. I will fight you here and now. Suki isn't a bad Pokemon! We just came to ask some questions to Team Charm. There's nothing bad going on. Stay out of this. This doesn't concern you. I mean, it kinda does. That's my partner. No. Oh, it's Grovyle! Post game? I know, right? Just a Pokemon Fuzz. Oh no! Damn, what the frick, Celia? Right? Grovyle, my beloved, let's go! I know, right? What is this? Grovyle, I'm just gonna hang back? Not gonna help us? He's probably like, ah, they've got this. He'll probably jump in if we need him. Yeah, I trust Grovyle. Suki is my friend. I can count on them more than anyone else. I am Cresselia, the essence of the crescent moon, the light to overcome darkness. I cannot allow you to stand in my way. You would never understand my intention. Well, Cresselia. If you want to fight so badly, I will gladly oblige. Dang, we're so spunky. But my partner's a fighting type, and you're a psychic type. Eat this. Oh, you got non-sleeper IQ. God dang. Well, eat this then. Oh shit. Only did 5 HP. What the heck? No, I didn't want to place that. Gosh darn it. Why did I? That's the second time I've done that today. Aha, you can't see properly now. I only did 1 HP. Damn. Better not throw that at me. I only did 1. Why did I forget I only did 1? Smallot! Hi! Hi, Smallot! Welcome in! Welcome in, Smallot. So good to see you.